right. You know, Lady of Shun, I came to the church, and George, Luther, Mr. Williams,
right.
You come walking up, because y'all friends, right? How long you known Mama Lopez?
Oh, many years.
Lady of Shun.
Many years, going back, I don't know, 10, 12 years.
But she wants you to come on my show to talk about your organization. What's your organization all about?
The Humanitarian Institute is an organization that's devoted to helping our people and all of humankind. We have programs that we take you through processes that accelerate what you want to happen. So it's not really a particular dogma or belief system that we're conscious of, or that we want to make you conscious of. What it is what you desire to improve upon in your lifestyle, in your life, in your health, and so forth. And we help you with that.
But sir, you help groups and individuals achieve their goals, correct?
Absolutely.
Now, how do you do that?
Well, in the group sessions, right now, as an example, we are showing a film called The Secret Behind the Secret, which is the Abraham Hicks process. And what we do after that is we actually do a guided visualization so that we can see ourselves in our everyday activities. In other words, you can see something or hear something, and eventually it's going to become a part of you. It may take a while. But when you actually practice that, especially in a group session, because there's group energy there, then it becomes a part of you at a faster rate. I'll give you an example. If I give you a visualization of going to your work situation that perhaps you may not be comfortable in, and you see yourself as being more comfortable, you see the people responding to you with a smile, you see your day going the way you would desire it to go, in this visualization, so actually when you come to the situation, your subconscious mind is going to remind you to think and feel that way. And eventually it's going to bring that to a realization. It's going to either put you into a different situation, because your vibration actually changes, it raises. And when it raises, nothing out of that vibration, nothing contrary to that vibration can remain, so that things will change. Either you will move to a different situation that you're more comfortable with, or the situation itself will change. Now I'll give you an example. My center is in my home. The Humanitarian Institute is a not-for-profit center. And we had an issue getting started because of you might say, the situation on the block. Some of the people were disruptive. They were up all night. We don't know what they were doing, but it probably wasn't the best thing. And so we started to feel that the situation, the block situation, was better. Now it's like you're living in it's like a morgue almost, so quiet 24 hours a day. So we began to operate the center. People can come more comfortably to the center.
Luther, you saying you meditated the bad guys away?
Well, in a sense, but it's really how you're feeling and what you're thinking. Whatever you're thinking about, you want to feel good about. That's what's important, and that's one thing that I think has been kind of shelved put on the shelf, I might say, because we say, okay, visualization, we say prayer, we say meditation, but it's how you feel about that. Because when you're feeling good, really source energy is flowing through you. Children know that. They feel good about something, they visualize it, and it happens. To me, I thought I was somebody special, because things just manifested all the time. As I got older, and you get hit over the head, you're in situations that are not comfortable, you're frustrated, and so less of that flow, or that source flow, or God energy, or whatever you call it, universal energy, is flowing, so you have less manifestation of what you want. And by the way, when you think about what you don't want, then the universe gives you that too, because it's all about what you're focusing on. That's actually molding the energy, and how you're feeling is actually filling that mold with that actual manifestation. Now, if that's kind of hard to grab, what I'm saying is that we're creating our own world. Most people are at least aware of the fact that we're attracting in our world what we think about and feel. The saying, the neighborhood saying, is what goes around comes around. So it's really that. But when you're aware of it, it's magnificent. I mean, when you're aware that you should be feeling good, like I feel good right now. I mean, I'm like floating right now because I choose to. But I wasn't aware some time ago, so I wasn't able to feel that way most of the day. My goal is all of the day. That's my goal, and that's what we do in the Institute. We actually show you, and then we work with you in terms of visualizations, guided visualizations. So we practice together.
your organization here on the south side of Chicago,
Yes.
you know, people familiar with the south side, it's the neighborhood. We have a lot of, some neighborhoods have more crime than others.
Yes.
You know, the children, a lot of them are way worse. A lot of children are very good, a lot of them are not so good. And we have a lot of shootings and murders for the young people. Can your organization, which is nonprofit, can your organization help a block, a neighborhood, a school, tone down or even end the violence, the gang banging, the trash? People throw trash all over the floor every day, on the ground, in the street, in the gutters. Can we improve the neighborhoods with the teachings that you teach in your organization?
You certainly can. It may not be what people expect to hear or want to hear, but what you think and feel and expect is going to happen. If you're fearful of being shot, you're probably going to draw it to you. So you have to train yourself through practice. We're talking about practice. The knowledge is pretty much, most of the people around me know these things. They say, well, I've seen this or I know that. But most of us haven't really practiced on a day-to-day, moment-to-moment basis. But yes, we can get groups in neighborhoods to practice thinking and feeling certain ways. Now, I had an example. I was in my late teens, and I got out of my car. I was going to a meeting, and when I turned around, I was walking at an angle across the street. I didn't see the gang across the street. Now, what they did was turn toward me, and it must have been 20, 25 guys, and walk at that same angle. So it was nowhere for me to go, and I could have tried to run, and something within me said, have no fear. So my feeling of having no fear, I just walked straight through them. They walked past me on both sides as if they didn't see me. So that's a situation where, and I didn't know I didn't know in terms of what we call pivoting, in terms of when a situation comes to you that you don't like or which is uncomfortable, that you're aware of it, but then you immediately go to what you want it to be and feel good about that. Now, I don't know where it came from, but I just did that, and that's what happened. And you'll find that people in many situations where they were in danger, because rather than have the fear, and that's not always easy not to have, but you accept that, and then immediately turn your attention to what you want, and the universe will come to you immediately. So
this segment is over. I can't thank you enough. We're gonna turn that camera off, and you can help me with my problems. And the people, the phone number's on the screen. You can call him, and he can help you with your issues. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
That was excellent. Excellent.